Perhaps to really get to know actor and comedian Zach Galifianakis, you have to go where it all started. His birthplace, the place he grew up, and talk to the person who knows him best, perhaps, his twin brother, identical twin brother, Seth Galifianakis. This is where it all began for you and your brother.
That's right.
On this street. Everfair?
Everfair Terrace, 1621 Everfair Terrace. Nervous. But yeah, this is it. This is where it started, and this is probably where it'll end for me.
Tell me a little bit about yourself, Seth. Tell me about the town you live in, your family here, what you do for a living.
Are you rolling? Is that how you say action?
You know what?
Do you say action?
You know what? We're having a conversation, and ignore the cameras. I know it's hard to because there's one right over my shoulder, and I'm looking at one here. And then the lights seem very unnatural and they get a little warm, but just try to shut all of that out. And it's just us having a conversation like we did a half an hour ago when we met.
Can you do you mind saying action just before you start? I've always wanted to be, like on the George Lopez show, I saw the behind the scenes of George Lopez, and it was on Entertainment Tonight, and before he started talking, somebody was like, action. So if you, I mean, I'm no George Lopez or anything like that, but
Right.
If you just do it, I think it might kick it in a little bit better.
Okay. Action's usually reserved for film shoots when they do film, because it actually syncs up the sound and the film, and we're shooting video today. So we don't really need to do that, but if you insist, we could do that.
Yeah, it's just one word, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Are you still on the NRA, NPR, was it NRA?
It's National Public Radio. Are you familiar? Do you get it down in the...
They play it out in the like college towns in North Carolina, NPR and stuff, and I mean, to me it's a bunch of junk.
Your political belief system, what is it? Is it important to you? And is faith also an aspect of Seth Galifianakis?
Yes, faith is, I'm a youth minister and in charge of youth chili cook-offs.
I'm very sorry. Let's talk about Zach's technique on stage.
Is that what you call it?
You call it something else?
I don't necessarily have a word for it.
It's a bit of a roller coaster, isn't it? Because there are moments where Zach will stop, and we're wondering if he is gonna just walk away from it as if the whole show's stopping. But he doesn't disappoint us because he picks us right back up and carries on. What do you think of the style? What do you think of the technique?
Well, first of all, I see it, and I've seen it a few times, and I'm thinking, does he ever get embarrassed? Does he have any shame at all? Does he not know that maybe people don't want to sit through this?
Can he be serious?
The only time I saw him be serious was when, that's a buzzkill. See, I can, like that was a joke. So you get it, because it's a buzzsaw probably. And I was like, that's a buzzkill. That's what my students say. The guys that do football a lot, they're like, that's a buzzkill. And I'm like, what's that mean? And they're like, oh, it just means it's not good. So that was a buzzkill. No, this is where my brother and I really differ. He's more into the other people, and I'm into these people.
Well, you're different in a lot of ways.
Different in a lot of ways.
You and Zach are very different.
Yeah, we're the only thing we have in common is that we both like the Fugees.
The Fugees? I mean, do you have a memory of actually sharing anything with the Fugees, or was that just, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Let's move on. I'm sorry.
How about the Fugees CD? Whenever it came out, I had to pick Zach up from the airport once, and I was like, Zach, do you want to listen? listen to this new rap group, the Fugees. He's like, yeah, I didn't think he'd like it. Just he didn't like it either.
What did he say to you? What did Zach say to you?
He loved it.
He liked it.
Yeah, he loved it.
Would you say that was one of the few things that you ever shared in common then, at that moment? You knew that?
It's the first thing in a long time that he and I have ever agreed on. It was a moment that I wish had lasted forever, but it only lasted to the end of the song. He didn't like the other ones. So the only thing that we've really bonded on so far the last few years is that one Fugees song. I don't even know the name of it. I like all their songs. Is there something funny?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I spoke to Zach, and he told me he was here this summer. It was the last visit he had. And he told me about something that occurred up to a point. He said there was a dispute in the family. What happened when he was here?
You know what? When I'm getting ready to say I'd rather not, I'd rather not do it.
Well, Zach and I talked about this, and it seemed to me like he wanted me to ask Seth, just ask Seth.
Well,
why won't you talk about it?
Because what
happened that day?
I don't want to be accusatory. Do you do that thing? Do you ever do that thing where there's like a silhouette of the person, and then you make their voice like a monster voice to disguise who they is?
Let's go back. Are you comfortable? Are you comfortable now?
This is much. Are you gonna put that that monster voice, or it's either a robot or a monster?
We can adjust. I suppose we can adjust your voice or equalize it so that it doesn't.
Okay, then I'm ready to talk about it.
Okay. Take me back to the night. You're playing Pictionary, was it?
That's right.
Where's Zach in all of this?
My mom was like, "Where's Zach?" And I think I said, "He's in the basement." And she said, "Well, go get him." So we'll go down there, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing." I'm like, he's like hunched over a table or something like that. And I'm like, "What are you doing? What are you making? Is this a chemistry set or something?" And he was making ecstasy, homemade ecstasy out of Tide with bleach. He goes, "Well, I'm going to a rave." And I'm like, "What's a rave?" Mm-hmm. And he said, "It's a place where people get together and they have fun and they dance around." I'm like, "Well, what's ecstasy?" It's like, "Ecstasy makes me a better dancer."
Zach broke the law that day.
He broke the law. He broke more than man's law. He broke God's law. He broke Seth's law, Murphy's law, law and order.
I want to go back. Take me back to the moment where you and Zach hear the Fugees song. Yeah. Tell me more. Tell me what.
You know how they say, smell is your number one sensory memory? Well, it wasn't just the Fugees song that sets me off. He's like, your car smells like Funyuns. And I'm like, what, my dog? Because I named my dog Funyuns because he likes to eat Funyuns all the time. He's like, "No, I didn't know your dog's name was Funyuns." Mm-hmm. And I said, "Yeah, I named my dog Funyuns because he eats Funyuns all the time." Mm-hmm. He goes, "No, I was just talking about Funyuns." So every time I feed my dog, I think it's that. That draws me in more than any Fugees song. It's always Fugees and Funyuns.
Seth, thank you for being so open with us and spending all your time with us this afternoon. I think we have a better understanding about your twin brother, and I hope that you can sort of mend the fence a little bit, maybe? Yeah. Is that your hope?
I hope so too. That's my goal in all this. Hopefully he'll see the tape and the program, and he'll want to come to his senses, and I'll meet him halfway.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen, does it?
I don't know. I think that this kind of thing is, maybe he sees this as a reaching out. Sometimes you got to reach around and tug at it.
Mm-hmm.